Hello and welcome to Quick Tips, the WordPress video series. In this video, I'm going to install all-in-one appointment booking plugin for WordPress. Let me show you an example of the appointment booking system. Here, I'm logged into one of the demo WordPress website and I have created a simple appointment booking system. Here you will see the calendar. User will be able to pick up the date and select the time. Click next. And after that, user will need to enter the name, email, phone and some information. And click confirm, and it is going to book the appointment automatically. User will be able to add the appointment into Google Calendar or Outlook or Yahoo Calendar. User will also be able to cancel the booking or reschedule the booking. You can also integrate many different applications in the booking system. If you want to create appointment booking system for online meeting, you can also integrate Zoom or Google Meet, which will create the online meeting link automatically. If you want to create a paid booking system, you can also integrate WooCommerce, PayPal or Stripe. You will see the list of applications that you can integrate into the booking system. You can integrate contact forms like Contact Form 7, Fluent Form, Gravity Form. You can also integrate CRMs like Fluent CRM, Zoho CRM, or you can also integrate Pabbly or Zapier. The name of the plugin is Hydra Booking. This plugin has free as well as a premium version. So I'm going to start with the free plugin and later I'm going to install the premium version of the plugin, and I'll show you what is the difference between the free and the premium plugin. The pro version of the plugin will cost you only $49 per year for a single website, and you will also get 30 days money back guarantee. If you want to install it on 5 different websites, it will cost you $99 per year. And if you want to install it on unlimited websites, then it will cost you $149 per year. Using this plugin, you can also create a separate front-end dashboard. If you have multiple hosts or employees, they can use a separate front-end dashboard. They do not need to log into your WordPress website to check the meetings and booking. You can create a separate dashboard for all the hosts and employees. So let's see how we can install and use the free Hydra Booking plugin.
Do not forget to subscribe to Quick Tips YouTube channel. Watch new videos about website design, e-commerce websites, search engine optimization, social media marketing, WordPress tutorials, video editing tips and many more. Press the bell icon to get instant notification whenever we publish new videos.
So here I'm logged into the dashboard of the WordPress website. This is a demo WordPress website, and now we are going to install the free all-in-one appointment booking system plugin for the WordPress website. So let's go to dashboard and go to plugins and click on add new plugin. And here search for Hydra Booking. So this is the plugin Hydra Booking. Click on install now. This is the free version of the plugin. Later we are going to install the pro version also. Click on activate plugin. And you will see a small setup wizard. Let's go through the setup wizard. It is asking you to enter the email address which is already there. Let's uncheck it and click on get started. What type of business? Let's say this is a doctor's website, so I'm going to select doctor, click next, and this is going to be a title for your appointment system, so I'm going to name it as doctor's appointment booking. And from here you can select the time zone. Let's say I'm going to select New York, and here you can select the working hours. Not working on Sunday, so I'm going to disable Sunday, and I'm going to disable Saturday also. And this is the time schedule, 9 AM to 5 PM. If you want to change it, you can change it. I'm going to keep it as it is. Click on next, and your meeting is ready. So it has already created one meeting which we will add on one of the pages. Let's click on back to dashboard. Now we are on the dashboard of the Hydra Booking system. And on the dashboard, you will see total bookings, total earning, completed booking, cancelled bookings. So all the bookings will be shown on the dashboard. Now let's go to meetings. This is the meeting which is created using the setup wizard. Then we have bookings. It will show the list of all the bookings on your website. Then we have host. One host is already created, which is nothing but the admin of the website. And let's go to settings, and these are the basic settings of the plugin. On the general settings, you can set up date and time. This is going to be the admin email address. From here you can select the time zone. Let's select the time zone again. Then we have time format, which is 12 hours or 24 hours. I'm going to select 12 hours. Week start from, let's say, Monday, and you can select the country. Let's select the country from here, and currency will be USD. You can select your currency from here. Then we have bookings. Manage your bookings and reservation. Booking will be completed automatically after 10 minutes. So after 10 minutes, it is going to mark the booking as completed. Here we have minimum time required before booking or cancel or reschedule. So I'm going to make it 30 minutes. So minimum time required before booking will be 30 minutes, before canceling will be 30 minutes, and before rescheduling will be 30 minutes. Then we have confirmed bookings by default, which is enabled. Click on update general settings. Click on availability. From here you can edit your working hours. Go to edit, and these are the working hours. We have already marked Saturday and Sunday as off, and from Monday to Friday we have 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. From here you can change the time zone and you can change the working hours, and click on update availability. Right, then we have notifications. It is going to send email to the host and to the attendees. Booking confirmation, booking pending, booking cancel, bookings reschedule, and booking reminder. This is for the host. If I go to attendees, these are the emails which will be sent to attendees. Now, if you want to customize the default email, you can go to edit. For example, we have booking confirmation email which will be sent to attendee. And let's go to edit section. And here you will see from email, which will be your admin email address. This is going to be the subject line for the email, booking confirmation between host name and the attendee name. And these are the sections which will be shown in the email. So at the top you will see this header section. If you do not want it, you can disable it or you can enable it. Let's change it. Here you can upload the logo. Instead of the text, you can add logo. Let's change the background color. You will see the change in the background color. This is a content. Let's change the color and let's name it as. All right, so you will see the name change here. You can change the title. You can also change it to heading, subheading, or paragraph. So this is the header. Then we have greetings. You will see the greetings here. These are the shortcodes which will be used. It will automatically show the name of the attendee. Then we have meeting details. You will see all the meeting details here. And this is the border color for the meeting details. You can change the color like this. And these details will be shown automatically. What do you want to show in the meeting details? Date and time, host, about, description, and location. All this information will be shown here. After meeting details, we have host details, which you will see it here. If you do not want to show the host details, you can disable it. You will see once you disable it is gone. Then we have instruction. You can change the instruction from here. You can customize the content for the instruction. Then we have buttons. You will see the buttons here, cancel or reschedule. If you do not want to reschedule, you can disable it and that will be gone. We have heading. This is the heading. Then we have footer. This is the footer section. If you do not want, you can disable it or enable it. And if you want to customize it, you will see an option, quick content and social profile links. So you can change the Facebook to, let's say, Instagram, and add your Instagram link here. And if you do not want, you can simply delete that option. Right, so it is very easy to customize the emails which will be sent to the attendee as well as to the host. So let's go back. So these are the email settings. Then we have Telegram. You can also send information on Telegram. However, you will need to integrate your Telegram account. Then we have Twilio. For that also, you will need to integrate your Twilio account. Then we have Slack. Again, you will need to integrate the Slack account to this plugin. If you need more information, you will see an option here, view documentation. You can go to documentation and you will see all the settings for the integration. Let's say you want to integrate Slack, then you can go to this option and you will see all the information how to integrate the Slack. If you want to integrate Google Meet, you can go to Google Meet and it will give you instructions how to integrate your Google Meet with the Hydra Booking. So there are many apps which you can integrate in Hydra Booking. Below the notification, you will see integrations and you will see a list of all the apps which you can integrate. And these are the categories. For the conference, you can integrate Zoom, Telegram, Twilio, or Slack. Zoom and Telegram are available in the free version. Twilio and Slack are available in the pro version. Go to calendars, Google Calendar and Meet is available for the free version. Go to payment, Woo Payment and PayPal is available for the free. If you want to use Stripe, then you will need to go for the pro version. Then go to marketing tools. All these marketing tools are available. MailChimp is available for the free version. Then we have forms, and these 3 forms can be integrated in the Hydra Booking. If you want to integrate contact form 7, which we already have on this demo website, then you can enable this option and it is going to integrate the contact form 7. Let's go to appearance. These are the color settings. If you want to change the color palette, you can change the color palette, or you can change the colors manually. Right, then we have meeting category. You can create different types of categories for the meetings. Host settings, we have only one host here. I'll show you how to create a new host later. Then we have shortcodes. These are the shortcodes which you can use. And front-end dashboard. If you have multiple hosts on your website, you can enable front-end dashboard and your host will be able to log into your website and handle the bookings and appointments from the Hydra Booking front-end dashboard. So you can create a separate dashboard and use that dashboard for the host. In order to create the dashboard, you will need a free license key. It is available for the free version. So let's create a free license key. I'm going to enter one dummy email address and I'm going to create front-end dashboard. All right, so I've got the license key and the front-end dashboard is now activated in the free version. So I'm going to enable the front-end dashboard, and once you enable it, it is going to create different pages on your WordPress website. So let's go to pages here and you will see the pages created: Hydra dashboard, Hydra login and Hydra register. So if I go to Hydra dashboard, you will see a separate dashboard which the admin or the host will be able to use. And on this dashboard also you will see all the bookings and all the meetings. And from here you can manage the host. Now if you want someone to sign up as a host on your website, you can use this page, Hydra register, and it will let the user to register as the host. So I'm going to open this link in another browser. So here I have opened the website in another browser where I'm not logged in, and I'm going to sign up as a host and click on sign up. Now try to log in with the new username. Now here I'm logged in as a new host, not as an admin. I'm logged in as a host. And as a host, I can also create meetings and I can also accept bookings on the same website. So if I go to meetings, I can create a new meeting and it will show the bookings for this particular host. Let's go to dashboard and let's create a new meeting for this new host. And it will be 1-to-1. For the free version, only 1-to-1 option is available. Let's name it as Dr. Jane's meeting. And here you can add description. Duration will be 30 minutes. Location will be in person, and here you can add the address. If you want to integrate, you can also integrate Zoom or Google Meet, and you can create Google Meet or Zoom link automatically. Then we have the availability. I'm going to keep the same time here. Click on save and continue. Then we have next option, that will be availability. Then we have limits: buffer time before meeting, buffer time after meeting. Booking frequency will be 5 bookings per day. Meeting interval will be 10 minutes or no interval. A recurring event is available for the pro version. Let's click on save and continue. Questions: what questions do you want to ask in the booking form? We have the name, email and comments. You can also add other fields. Let's say I want to add phone number, so I'm going to select phone number. I want the user's phone number, so I'm going to add it. Let's make it required. All right, so we have got some questions here. Let's click on save and continue. Notifications will be sent to the attendees as well as to the host. Then we have integration. If you want to integrate any app, you can integrate it. If you want to integrate PayPal or Woo Payment, you can integrate it. Click on save and finish. It will give you a link or shortcode. So if I copy link and open it, you will see the booking form here. I can use the shortcode and I can show this on the actual website. So I'm going to copy this shortcode and let's go back to website, go to pages, and I'm going to create a new page for Jane's meeting. Let's name it as Dr. Jane. And let's click on plus sign and look for shortcode. If you are using any other page builder, you just need to look for the shortcode and add the shortcode on the page. Click on publish and let's view the page, and you will see the page. From here, the user will be able to book the appointment with Dr. Jane. Now let's go back and let's go to dashboard here. And if I go to meetings, you will see we have two meetings now. One is Dr. Jane's meeting and the other one is Doctor, which we created initially while installing the plugin. Now here I'm logged in as administrator, so I can see Dr. Jane's meeting also. If I go to booking, it will show all the bookings. And if I go to host, you will see two different hosts here. The first one is the admin and the second one is the Jane that we created. Now if I go to Jane's dashboard and if I go to meetings, it will show only the information about this host. It is not going to show the information about the other host or the admin. And it will show the booking for this particular host only. Now let's go back to the page that we created and let's book the appointment. I'm going to select the date here and select the time, click next, and you will see the contact form here. I'm going to add some information here and I'm going to book the appointment. And click on confirm and you'll see the booking is confirmed. If you're using any integration like Zoom or Google Meet, it is going to create the link automatically. You can also add these meeting in the calendar. You will see the Google Calendar, Outlook, then we have Yahoo Calendar, and here you can cancel the booking or reschedule. Now if I go to dashboard here and go to bookings, you will see one booking is there, that is Dr. Jane's meeting. Here I'm logged in as the admin, and if I go to dashboard, you will see one total booking. And if you want more information about the booking, go to booking and click on view. It will show the details of the attendee and the host. Let's go to Dr. Jane's dashboard. You will see one booking there, one meeting is there. Now let's go back. I do have the pro version of the plugin and I'm going to install the pro version now. So let's go to plugins and click on add new plugin. Let's go to upload plugin. I have it downloaded, so I'm going to upload the plugin and click on install now. Click on activate plugin and let's go to Hydra Bookings, go to settings, and the license is activated now. Now let's go to integrations, and here you will see all the apps can be integrated as we are using the pro version of the plugin. We can integrate Twilio, Slack, PayPal, Stripe, Webhook, MailChimp, Fluent CRM, Zapier, Pabbly, or Zoho CRM. So all the integrations are available in the pro version. You can also manage all these settings from the front end dashboard also. You will see all the settings here. If you go to integrations, you will see all the integrations also. So if you want to add multiple hosts, then you can use the front end dashboard. So the other users do not need to log into your WordPress dashboard to create the meetings and the bookings. So using the free Hydra Booking plugin, you can create an appointment booking system on your WordPress website. And if you want to integrate all the applications into the appointment booking system, you can go for the pro version of the plugin. The pro version of the plugin will cost you only $49 per year for a single website. You will also get 30 days money back guarantee. If you want to buy this plugin, I'll give you the link in the description box. So that's it for now. See you in the next video.
Do not forget to subscribe to my channel to get more quick tips about online softwares and tools. If you have any questions, please leave us message in comments section and press the like button if you like the video. Thanks for watching Quick Tips.